do this for like a
Hello,
future
ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Mehcast Reacts slash Mehcast Rates. And today we're doing something we've been thinking about and threatening about and doing. We started talking about this a long time ago. We're actually following through with it now. The Injustice tier list for the Injustice
Injustice.
Supers.
Yep.
Consoles.
Yep. We're not going through the mobile shit because unfortunately
No.
I've seen a couple of the mobile supers for characters they debuted in that game.
What supers?
I'm like, they added Beast Boy in the game, and I'm just like, fucking hell, this is what all they do with him?
Again, I reiterate, what supers?
Anyway, I believe we should get started on our little gimmick. Gizmo, would you care to introduce us to who the gimmick of our show?
Yes, it's
We're
another
going back.
wheel show, but at least it's a wheel where it's, we don't have to go through these in any particular order. We could go through them in alphabetical order, as Windows 11 wants us to. We could go through them in chronological order of hero debut.
If Windows 11 wants us to.
Yes. Or we could just do this.
I thought of going through alphabetical order or going through like debut of each superhero, but we were just going to like a lot of verbal fights, so I thought it would be best to just go for the win. So here's my thing. I thought of some rules that has to do with the list as well as how we rate them. First off, we're gonna go with order of game release. That would
So Injustice 1 first,
mean
then
we're going
Injustice
to
2.
to make things easier because their supers are they're very different from compared to the first game. Every character in Injustice 1 and Injustice 2 will be randomized. So don't expect us to go back or skip any characters because if we skip or go back to a character, that's just because we're using the wheel. We're going to rate these not by how much damage, but how much. Though you can put in your 2 cents of why that makes it important, but we're also going to be rating them by how cool they look, how much damage they may put in, not by the health bar, but like can you feel it too?
Yes.
As we're basically going to be rating them by function, by cinematic value, yada yada yada. You know the deal. But also another thing I have to bring up. Fuck, what was it?
Yes, Jared, thank you for reminding us of that dumpster fire of a movie.
Oh, Mason.
Which movie?
Mason just vanished.
Oh, damn it, Mason. Well, if he doesn't want to, that's fine. But if he wants to, he's welcome.
The fucking Injustice Gods Among Us movie. Yeah.
Anyway, what else were you saying, Gizmo?
We are going to rate them as we're going to rate them in from the highest to lowest.
The fact that 2 phrases from Young Justice are on there upsets me.
The highest being Gods Among Us, the lowest being Injustice. So from top to bottom, Gods Among Us, Super, Whelmed, Crash, Injustice.
And by the way, the phrase "whelmed" isn't actually from Young Justice. It's actually from 10 Things I Hate About You.
Yes.
Yep. Anyway, but that'll be for another time. Anyway, let's get to our Wheel of Woe.
I remember the last thing was that I was supposed to bring up. You'll see that each and every one of these. You'll notice that each and every one of these videos, you will see that I attempt twice on the super moves. Once for when I'm just right next to them. The second is to show how much distance the supers may or may not have, just to give you more thought on the super. If you have to be up close, if you can do it from across the screen, just to give you more thoughts on the super itself.
All right.
So yeah, and it always seems to come back to Injustice with you and me, Kevin, because this is our origin story. So for those of you who weren't here for the Injustice movie stream that we did, Kevin and I started talking because we were reading through the Injustice Gods Among Us comic series in the
Oh
I Stand
God.
With Vic Discord server. And it got to a point where I was so incensed at some of the like the whaling thing. Like the fact that anybody was whaling in a world where Aquaman exists was I didn't like it much, and I wound up having to ban somebody in the server because they kept this is a person who'd pushed the limits several times, and this person just kept saying, it's alright because it's an analogy to real life, and I was like, real life doesn't have superheroes, motherfucker. So,
It's
anyways, yeah.
Speaking of
Anyways,
whaling, it reminds me of a song where whalers on the moon, we
We
carry our
carry our
harpoon,
harpoons, but there ain't no whale, so we tell
so we
tall
tell
tales
tall
and sing
tales.
our whaling tune.
speaking
alright.
of telling speaking of telling people, you might want to spread this stream across and other Discord servers.
Yeah.
I might have advertised if you joined them.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't usually promote the Friday night
Recordings.
I mean,
streams, but I can go ahead and
it's going to help
pop
get more
that
people
out.
watching.
Well, the thing is, these do fairly well as videos, so I don't tend to promote them as streams, but I can go ahead and do that.
Anyway, let's get started.
All right, let's spin the wheel.
Wheel of morality, turn, turn, turn. Show us the lesson that we should learn.
Oh, okay. We're starting off things interesting.
Okay.
Justice Green Arrow. All right,
All right, where,
show us
where,
the vid, Gizmo.
where
Show me
is
your
you?
moves.
All right, here you go.
Green arrow. Deathstroke.
Oh wow.
Heads up. Heads up.
Why does it?
Heads up.
Are
And
you
of course he
teabagging
teabags,
at him?
and he's
It's a
proving
damn
these,
computer.
and the
Oh.
stance switch does, and the stance switch still does nothing.
Okay then.
Right.
Okay, so
Oh, that's a good flavor.
What
the
are you
thing
drinking
is
tonight?
that
What's that?
What are you drinking tonight? Good flavor.
Ghost Energy Sour Watermelon Warhead flavor.
Ooh, yeah, that is good shit. All right, so
Yeah,
Kevin, you go ahead.
okay, so like Ollie's got some decent distance, like mid range, like around mid range and whatnot. That and the fact that it's also unblockable really helps. Almost in this scenario.
That's a super though.
Yeah, but here's the thing, like Ollie's super, you can't avoid if you're within range, and like you have to take it unless as you can somehow, you know, oh, like get away from it before it goes off. I'm
Hmm.
gonna have to say that it's in the super tier list, mostly due to the fact that it's not exactly a very visually pleasing super, but it is a very useful one. It's a damn good one. So yeah, Ollie, he's off to a good start.
All
I
right,
can.
once
Okay,
we
where
got one.
were you putting it?
Well, he said super. So what about you?
I'd say about mid tier. I'm not calling it by what it is because visually speaking, it looks all right, but it's kind of baffling how it works, and I don't know. Oh, I'm gonna bag on Injustice here. I kind of feel like bringing a bow and arrow to the fight makes the game look weird.
I mean,
And
if it
Ollie is one of like a number of projectile characters like Deadshot or
Oh, I can
Deathstroke,
imagine.
but he's not nearly as busted as either of those two.
you know the saying, if it works and it looks stupid,
It
it ain't
looks
stupid.
Yeah, it looks all right. Right, that's kind of why I put it down into super. If it looked really good, then I would put it in Gods Among Us.
I put it in super too. I mean, I like I have a soft spot for Green Arrow. You know, the fact that he's like trying to imitate Robin Hood when he had the hood and everything. The fact that he's outright green, just everything green, not even trying to camouflage himself. He wants to be seen, and he's even
Yeah.
admitted.
What about you, Jared? Where would you rate Ollie's super?
So I take it going off the list, whelmed is just in the middle, mediocre.
Yeah,
It's in the middle.
yeah, it's like very
Uh,
okay.
okay, gotcha. I'm gonna also say super because yeah, it's not that flashy, but it gets the job done. I mean, it's got good range and it does decent damage,
Yeah.
especially with the combo. So I would
Oh
say
yeah, you
super.
could definitely string this into a combo. That's also really good. I like doing that
Well,
with Ollie whenever I play as him in Injustice 1. So we've got one whelmed and 3 supers.
I think we know where that goes.
Yep. All right, moving on.
All right, always giving us a good start here.
Yep.
Shuffle the deck, and take a spin.
You have
And also
failed this super.
And also he's banging Black Canary.
Which one? There's like 12.
Oh, god damn it. We're off.
Fair
We're
enough.
not. Oh, this one
This one.
sucks.
Boring.
Yeah, this one is boring as shit. And it's point and you have to be right in front of the opponent for it to work. Like you cannot be at any distance. Click on the
Yeah.
video and show it.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna show you.
By the way, in gameplay, this is the only super that's displayed in 60 FPS, whereas every other super is in 30 FPS.
Yeah, I figured
Huh.
that was kind of odd when I did that.
All right.
Catwoman. Catwoman.
You're really gonna have Catwoman go up against Flashpoint? Flashpoint?
It's just costume.
I know.
Going up against Fleshpoint Batman.
Oof.
Wayne Manor.
Flashlight Batman.
So considering that Batman and Selina are canonically married in the comics, I believe this is domestic abuse.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Whoa,
Except in
hello.
that in this case, Bruce's dad is the one doing the beating.
There's a reason why I picked this costume.
Yeah, see?
Cat claws into the
it.
Hurricane Rana. Why?
Yep.
Why does she?
Yeah, see what I mean?
Jesus Christ, this range sucks.
Yeah.
That is. Okay, so that sucks, but why does she sound like she's having an orgasm every time she activates her super move?
You're asking me?
No.
Because
It's
she
a-
ingested
It's just like
she
general,
ingested
you know?
catnip?
Okay.
Me thinks she has a enhancement that we're not seeing because it's rated T for T.
Yeah, that's an injustice. That's a blatant injustice. That
Yeah, no, this
super,
that super
is one of
that
Okay,
super
let's-
fucking sucks.
really bad.
Let's be a little fair here, and let's try and give it some actual criticism first. Like, okay, I like the little moan at the beginning, and I do like the fact that it's not
Of
really
course
just.
you would.
Why wouldn't I? you know, and like I do like the fact that the dust doesn't really look like dust. That could be anything. That could be glass.
Catnip.
It could be glitter, which would
It
even
could be
be
just
worse.
diamonds. Oh, that'd be like yeah, that could be another form of powder that we don't know about. I don't know. I do like the fact that she does use her full arsenal. You know, from the cloud to the whip to the claws. I just, excuse me. I just, she could be naked, and this fucking super would still suck balls.
Well, the
And
Hurricane Rana, I especially don't like the Hurricane Rana because it like the leg lock is really weak, and the fact that the opponent gets slung like a whole like 6 feet across the map makes it look really cartoonish. It doesn't look like there's a real severe hit, even though they like land on their neck, you know? It's
Yeah.
very strange to have a Hurricane Rana that's that fucking they move that much and they land that hard and it looks that fucking floaty, you know?
Yeah.
yeah, the Hurricane Rana, and correct me if I'm wrong. The Hurricane Rana feels more like it's supposed to be an outright just move that's supposed to throw the opponent away as opposed to slam them on the floor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like kind of odd.
Mm-hmm. Garrett?
So the range sucks ass.
Duh.
Costume, costume is 10 out of 10. Really, 8 out of 10.
If we were rating costumes, yeah, I put it in Gods Among Us.
The super itself is just, it's just there. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if it wasn't for the range, I think that's what holds the range holds it back. You know, she utilizes her
Her arsenal.
arsenal, the whip, claws, and finishes off with flipping the guy. So I can see why why you guys would say it's shit. I'm leaning more towards Crash.
Okay, so we got
Okay.
3 guys in Justice, 1 in Crash. So yeah, Injustice.
All right. Yeah, we got one good one and one really shit one.
Ooh boy.
All right. Hey, let's shuffle our deck and then spin on.
Spin on, spin yourself a spin, come true.
Hey.
Oh, Batgirl.
I'm
Okay,
mixed.
this one's an interesting one since it's an aerial super, as in you have to be in the air for this to work.
Yeah, you'll see how odd this. You'll see why I'm mixed on this one.
And keep in mind, she is one of the first she's a DLC character.
Yeah, she's one of the first characters to be DLC.
The Joker.
Joker.
Joker. Or it could be like Dragon Ball Z Sagas. Goku.
Ugh.
Piccolo.
Yeah, you know exactly why I chose that costume for him.
This is incredibly unusual. Because that. Okay then. Okay, do you see how like the screen crops to 16:9 when the super move begins? It's like the opposite of how they usually do special moves in games.
Yeah. Honestly, this one is, well, like, I appreciate the fact that this is an aerial super, which we hardly do see in fighting games these days. But the thing is, like, it's so lackluster, to
Very.
be honest.
Yeah. I
And
wasn't expecting her
Batgirl,
to
and
throw her
let me tell you
legs wide
something.
open like that.
Let me tell you something. Batgirl was not the most popular vote for potential DLC character in Injustice
No.
at all. No, she got outvoted by both Starfire and Supergirl.
Hmm.
People wanted either one of those over Batgirl, but Batgirl got into the game anyway. Why? I can't fathom. Thankfully, they corrected that mistake in Injustice 2 with both Starfire and Supergirl.
Because
I'm
NetherRealm
So,
is like, fuck you, that's why.
I'm
I'm putting
guessing.
this in Crash.
Oof. Who-
Anyway,
Anybody else? Anybody else?
Okay, so um, the range on the finisher is decent. The finisher itself is kind of weird because, like, there's that Batman '89 reference in there. Remember the fact that she's like jumping up to the, like, pulling somebody up to the fucking moon, and while she's got her legs wrapped around him, then she like flings her legs wide open and like a stripper or who's just pulled off her fucking panties. I don't. I'm not really sure why they chose that. I'm not necessarily complaining, but um, like her doing the splits midair here is unusual, and then like there's little cinematic continuity between like her throwing her legs open and dropping the person, and then like the stomp down, because it kind of looks like you just do that to anywhere from anywhere, and it doesn't match up right. So I'm gonna
If you
have to
notice,
say
her heels actually like eject some spikes.
I didn't notice that, but
I did.
it's hmm. Excuse
Like
me.
I can go back if you want. Like here,
Yeah, like just
right about right there.
oh yeah, there's the spikes right there. Pulling Joker down. So just don't do that. Just keep going forward. That's you know, I'm gonna say I'm still gonna say you know, mediocre.
Also, Barbara in Injustice 1 is voiced by her actress from Arkham Asylum and City.
Huh. Neat.
I'm not a fan of those gauntlets though.
You can turn them into um you can and turn them into electric knuckle dusters.
Then why not just use those? Why have them as gauntlets?
I don't know. Anyway, Gizmo, your rating.
Whelmed. You know, it's either whelmed or crash for me. When I saw the super, I thought it kind of worked, but even then, there's only so much belief I can suspend, if you know what I mean, when it comes to
Yeah.
superheroes, especially someone like
Yeah.
especially someone in the Bat family, because okay, you use a grappling hook, okay,
Oh,
oh
no.
you
Kevin's being dog.
it's like you use a grappling hook, okay, and before that before that you used like a device that sends an electric shock. Okay, you hook your legs around your opponent, stretch them, and then you like use your grappling hook up to the ceiling, wherever that may be, and then you pull the person up. Okay, up to the moon. Yeah, Cap. That's what I think. That's when I just stop, tell the game to stop, and just say
This isn't like how
crash.
with Mortal Kombat 11, where at least they end up a step where Sonya does call in for air support before she tosses your ass into a helicopter.
Well, it makes sense because she is like she does hold the rank to call in for air support. She does have the gadgets. She does have the budget. She has the backup to begin with. So it
And she
makes
also
sense for her.
and she also has the strength.
And I guess the speed, if you want to talk about it, how she's bad Cabal, but that's something else. Batgirl, on the other hand, I don't know, man. I feel like you need not only a lot more strength, but something other than a grappling hook to go up to the fucking moon.
Maybe the
Yeah,
Batwing
it's kind of
or the
difficult to buy.
or the Batcopter.
Yeah.
Batcopter, Batplane, Batrocket, Bat fucking spacesuit. Anything would make more sense than just the grappling hook. Excuse me, Jarrett.
The super's just there. I mean, yeah, it works.
Take another one of those, huh?
It's fine. I wouldn't say it's completely egregious, but I wouldn't go crazy about it. Uh, you know what? For the for the stripper graphic display, I'm gonna have to go with whelmed.
Okay. So we got like what, 3 crash and 1 whelmed, or 2 crash, 2 whelmed? Make the number wrong.
Oh shit!
Welcome back.
Sorry about that. My mic decided it didn't want to work anymore. Work at that point.
Oh,
Oh.
good. But I mean, the super
Terrified,
itself
man.
is just meh. But
So
I mean, but I mean, the display and flash, and the stripperific acrobatic whelmed because yes, I am
Yeah.
that shallow.
so what is it?
So
Two.
I was whelmed. Jarrett was
Yeah,
whelmed.
three whelmed and 1 crash. I was the only crash.
Okay, so
Three
I guess we
crash.
put. Yeah, it's whelmed.
Put it in whelmed.
Yeah, whelmed.
All right. Hey, let's move on.
See what you got.
Oh dear.
Huh. Okay.
Injustice Wonder Woman. And this is I feel sorry for Diana in terms of her supers in both of these games, but I already described what her super was to Alex, but now he gets to actually see it.
Prepare your anus.
Yes, prepare yourselves for
I don't want to.
too bad.
Wonder Woman. Aries.
Oh, hey, Aries. Yeah, Aries.
My body was not ready for this.
What is with that outfit? What
I
is with your
already. Yeah, I'm already not liking this. Just from her having the lasso in the hand and her hovering like that.
They changed that in Injustice 2. Don't worry.
Diana, what do you think? What do you think you are, Captain America? You can't go slamming your shield into people like that. Steve Rogers is gonna sue a bitch.
He's gonna sue
Oh,
a
look at
bitch,
that range.
and then smack a bitch.
I hate how she needs help, you know?
Yeah, we're using Injustice, Aries.
Although I absolutely will say,
What is with that crouch animation?
Jazz hands. Okay, that's okay. That alone, Gods Among Us. I'm just kidding.
No. Okay, this
I don't.
is Crash because I'm expecting a lot out of Wonder Woman. This is weak sauce, blatant weak sauce for Diana, Princess of Themyscira. Her Injustice 2 Super is slightly better, but not by much.
I mean, you gotta understand, Wonder Woman only has so many abilities that are flashy. That
The bracelet clap should be in there, and it's not.
wasn't a thing for a while, though.
That would have been a thing when this was out.
No, I mean, like, what I'm saying is that it's a thing, but the problem with that is that not many people were utilizing it well up until I think it was in like one of the Injustice games.
That is true.
Like, I think you're able to do the bracelet thing
It wasn't really popularized until
what was it?
Until Batman v Superman and in the 2017 Wonder Woman movie.
I think this game was before that.
I know. I'm saying it wasn't a popular thing until the DCEU came out. So yeah,
the same thing with Mara.
So yeah, this is honestly, it's like either this is a flat out injustice for me, or it's just You know what? It's an injustice.
What I hate about this is that they could have done something with the other Amazonians helping out.
Yeah,
You know,
the funny thing is, that's kind of, that's a little bit, Zack Snyder's 300-y. And, let's see, when did Injustice 1 come out anyways?
2013.
That was the same,
Yeah.
oh, okay, so the same year Man of Steel came out. And okay, so I was gonna say, it's like, this is before Zack Snyder was in charge of DC, you know? Oh, so that's kind of funny.
And they end up getting Man of Steel DLC costumes for both Superman and General Zod.
well, funny thing though, they didn't just get DLC, gave Arrow DLC for the Green Arrow.
Yep, and with Stephen Amell's voice. So instead of Alan Tudyk doing the voice work, it's
technically, I guess they still gave him the voice changer.
Yeah, like Alan Tudyk still does the grunts, but Stephen Amell does the voice lines for Green Arrow in that costume.
All right, so back to Wonder Woman.
Right.
Man, I think it had potential for it to be super, at the very least. Because think about it, like they could have at least done something that referenced the TV show or the Justice League cartoon that was out beforehand. It would have been funny if they referenced, Justice League Task Force just for the lulz, but but like they didn't. I still don't get the hate for that game, honestly. But anyway, especially with the Amazonians,
underwhelming at best. I'm underwhelming at worst, average at best. And I mean Task Force.
Man, this game, I don't know about this finisher, man. Like again, they could have done something with the Amazonians. They could have just joined in for like a beat fest, like like JoJo style or something. But no, Crash.
All right.
I'd say
Alex?
Injustice, because it's like that is really fucking lame. Like, you're one of the most powerful heroine. No, she is second only to Superman in this fucking game. And she needs fucking help? Excuse you? Like, I want to see her like, grab the whip, jerk you into a punch, pick you up, and fling you down to the goddamn ground, ground and pound, and beat this motherfucker till he bleeds. Like, this is Wonder Woman. This is a, like, 1,000-something-year-old warrior princess. Yeah, who has trained with the best of the best, literal gods. And you just got, what, you have to call in your fucking people to help you? Granted, it'd be it's nice, but fucking hell, man. And Diana is goddamn superhuman. I can see fucking Batgirl needing help. I can see what fucking Catwoman needing help. But Catwoman at least does her own fucking super move. Put her below fucking Catwoman for all I care. This is shit.
Yeah.
Damn. Anyone else?
Jarrett?
So I will say that this is a great tribute to the Three Stooges, and for that, and for that alone, it gets Gods Among Us, because the Three Stooges is timeless.
Someone needs to take the solid JJ voices of the Three Stooges and dub it over that.
Hey Mo, look at this! Look at this! There's a lady beating up this other guy.
You idiot! That's Wonder Woman.
Oh, she's a wonder, all right.
Why, you'll keep your eyes focused on the prize. I'll say she's a prize. Oh, it
Anyway,
also.
so
And gotta get
anyway,
after
so-
that one dussy.
yeah. So seriously, where are you
Oh,
sitting at, Jarrett?
I'm gonna have look as a funny super top tier, but as a serious one, um, I'm gonna have to go with Injustice.
ooh, damn.
Alrighty. So 3 votes in justice, 1 vote for I believe it was Crash or Whelmed. You said Gizmo.
I said Crash, then the rest of you said
Okay.
Injustice. But it was right
All
there.
right.
Hello,
Yep. You
Catwoman.
put it below Catwoman. Anyway, back to the wheel of morality.
All right, let's see what we got
Again.
here. Injustice, my dick. What?
Injustice, my dick.
Green Lantern.
Okay, this one's interesting too.
Injustice, my ass.
Yeah, Green Lantern Super has disappointing range, but it
It's
is it's
weird,
one
man.
yeah, it's one that can get you hood from just about
Green
it's
Lantern.
one that can get I believe can get you from behind as
Sinestro.
well.
Don't take that out of context.
So yeah, another problem that Injustice has with its keyframe animations is the fact that its flying characters have pretty bad animation. All the imagination in the world, he just tosses buses. He just tosses buses at you.
Why is his fucking suit black with green highlights?
I don't know.
That's how his suit was.
Hammer, buses, and planes and missiles. That's
But
it.
is it worse or better than the Ryan Reynolds suit?
Better.
Worse. The Ryan
Oh,
Reynolds
that's
suit.
that's
The
Green
Ryan
better.
Reynolds
Lantern.
suit stood out from the fucking background, at least.
Gizmo, thanks for reminding me that Green Lantern has negative ass in Injustice 1. Thank you for reminding me. Anyway, so this is kind of a whelmed super for me, but because it's like you have
Really? Because I think
it
it's a super.
doesn't feel impactful. That's the problem. He's hitting you with a hammer, buses, and planes and missiles.
Well,
But
keep in mind.
but it doesn't
Keep in mind.
feel impactful at all.
Well, you got to keep in mind. This is not Kyle Rayner, nor is it John
Yeah, I
Stewart. This is
know,
Hal Jordan. He's the.
yeah, but even then, Hal Jordan would still be able to deliver a bit more impact on it.
He's got
Yeah,
imagination, but again, he doesn't have as vast of imagination as John Stewart or Kyle Rayner. You have to keep remembering. Oh, because
know.
Kyle Rayner. Because Kyle Rayner, he's a freelance comic book artist. He can whip up like the whole fucking like. He can whip out a whole fucking legion of Autobots that are detailed down to the sprockets
Keep in mind,
that are spinning around on their
Gizmo,
backs.
John
John
Stewart
Stewart
has the
can
exact same super.
No, but okay, but that's just a skin. Here's the thing, though. John Stewart would be just as detailed as Kyle Rayner, but him, it's more blueprints about military weaponry and vehicles. You know, tanks, sniper rifles, landmines. You know, that
Yeah.
kind of thing. So
I know. Yeah.
comparing,
Also voiced by Phil Lamar.
which is a good thing. Yeah, God tier voice actor. But here's the thing: Hal Jordan is imaginative, but just not like that. You know, he can think of
I
like a
know
boss,
that.
but
I know
he's
that,
not.
but I'm saying the super itself doesn't feel impactful despite what is clearly going on.
How would
That's
you
the
think it would be more impactful if it was like a
like
a
I
race
don't know.
car?
Like maybe it would feel like maybe the sound design could sell it a bit more, but it doesn't. And also, it just feels like he's just casually hitting you with these things and not, throwing
Yeah,
big
there's...
objects at you.
I mean, it's gonna look like that.
Okay, so hang on. Can I go ahead and say what I was gonna say about it?
Sure.
Okay, so one of the problems that I have is that they just randomly teleport the fucking central power battery on Oa rather than keeping it in the stage where you are, or which causes the idea that this is a super move that is happening in the place here and now, all to kind of go out the window. I think I like the idea of the big hammer, right? And like, but the two, like one bus will be good. Two buses is kind of pushing it. Maybe it should have been like a bus into a giant rock or something like that. Like,
Yeah.
like, or maybe like drop a goddamn tank on you or something. And like if you want to lean into Hal's military background, feel free. Like pull out have one fucking plane, one giant plane, and reference that thing from Green Lantern Secret Origins where he used a green fighter jet to fucking smash some yellow thing, and it like fucked up everybody. It was like, oh man, they're not supposed to be able to do that. But you know, like just use one plane, use a bus throwing something into somewhere. Or like just do it. Do something and make it a little bit rougher, make it a little bit less repetitive, because it's easy to do repetitive. It's easy to take two objects, one mirrors, and then excuse me, and throw them together. And I can understand the desire to do that, but you know, let's do it with the character in the stage. Let's not teleport outside of the stage, because that's one of the things that, you know, usually happens in fighting games, is that the super move takes place in the stage, you know? Like, except for a handful of Final Smashes and Smash Bros.
And teleporting finishers.
Huh?
And teleporting finishers.
Yeah, and teleporting finishers. Like, outside of, like, teleporting finishers and, like, the Yoshi Stampede, most of the super moves in Smash Bros. Take place on the stage. And I feel like this is the kind of thing, like the fatalities in Mortal Kombat, the brutalities and the fucking X-ray moves, they take place on the stage. And the fact that these are taking place like that, this specifically does not seem like a super move that required us to go to a completely different set, you know? So I'm gonna put it down in Crash, personally.
You got cut off.
I'm putting it in Crash.
Crash. Oof.
I don't like it that much. I feel like there's a lot of wasted potential for, especially for a Green Lantern finisher, because you can come up with so much stuff.
I get you, but I have to defend this and say it's at least in Super. I have to defend this because, like, look, I get that there should have been more oomph to this, but here's the thing: if we were talking about John Stewart or Kyle Rayner, maybe Guy Gardner, just a huge maybe, then okay, yeah, there should have been more, because again, Kyle Rayner is a freelance comic book artist, and John Stewart is a former U.S. Marine, I believe, or U.S. Army vet.
USMC.
Yeah.
Okay, so like, if this was Kyle Rayner, we would have expected some like highly detailed mech that's supposed to reference something, maybe even in Warner Brothers universe, considering, you know, they like to reference
like the fucking kind of like Gypsy Danger.
Even yeah, or like yeah, and maybe even John Stewart would have made sense as well, considering again, you know, when he got the ring, he was like a vet. He was like an army vet or something like that. So because of that, he was able to make weaponry and like war vehicles so detailed to the T that you could legitimately identify the screws on these things. You know, they're both detailed in their own right and for good reason. I mean, like, their imagination and their knowledge helps them in the long run. Hal Jordan, on the other hand, it only makes so much sense that he's throwing basic buses and hammers and baseball bats and boxing gloves. He's been doing that for years right about now. I don't expect him to, you know, summon a specific baseball player up to throw an energy blast at like a sun-sized alien entity. I just expect him to just throw the damn baseball.
Okay.
You know, I don't. You know, I don't expect
I
him
gotcha.
to. You know, I don't expect him to summon the Lich King sword. I expect him to just summon a damn sword. You know, like this is in character for Hal. He's gonna summon a bus. He's not gonna summon the Sam Trans San Francisco bus. You know what I mean? So it makes sense why.
Yeah. I'm not
So it makes sense.
necessarily asking for a specific like, just mix it up a little. Make it a little bit more you make it a little bit more extreme.
Yeah,
and
that
keep
part
it
I
on
have
the stage.
Yeah, then I could take it or leave it if it was on stage or not, but I do agree it has to have a little more oomph to it. You know, make the buses honk.
Yeah.
You know, like have the jet fighters have their engines roaring. Let me hear
sound
the
design
crack.
is important, and there's a lot of not sound design going on here.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it's because of the missing details. I'm not putting it in Gods Among Us. No, sir. I mean, like this is it's in detail when it comes to the Hal Jordan, and I still think there's at least some impact to be had there. You know, no one wants to be hit by a bus, a hammer, or jet fighters, for that matter. So I think it belongs in Super because of that. It's not like how sucky his supers were, or his normal super moves and MK versus DC were when it was just brick walls, beams, and fucking boxing gloves. Here, he's got detailed buses and shit. Jarrett?
So coming in as like a casual who knows little of Green Lantern, I'm and going with the context of Injustice 1, I like the super. Y- yeah, I like the super. It's got some decent style, especially with everything being thrown. So for me, I would say super.
Okay. All right, so we got two supers and what was it? One whelmed and one crash?
Yeah, so it's kind of all over the place.
I could be convinced to say, whelmed.
Okay,
Because
so
I
two.
was getting like real up on the I guess I gotta take it in the context of the rest of it, and the rest of the game's not that great either, so I guess I just have to put it in whelmed, because it's not a flaw of this particular super in general. There's a bunch of them that have teleporty bullshit in them.
Yeah, it's like some are worse than others, and I think Green Lantern's probably one of the better ones.
So we got two whelmed, two super. That's a tie. Let's see. This is why we needed another member. Let's see. You know, is there a coin flipping simulator I could look up?
Yes, it's called Coin Flipped. I believe it's called coinflip.com. Hang on. I'm going to look that up before I tell you to go there.
Yep. I don't want to find out it's malware or gay porn or something like that.
No, coinflip.com got
it.
bought by a digital casino.
All right.
What in the fuck?
All right, so heads it's going in super, tails it's going in well.
Sure.
Oh yeah, that's fair.
Tails.
Heads.
It landed on tails.
Oh.
Fuck all you. Whatever. I mean, if it still fits, I'll put it in high. I'll put it in high.
Stick it in high well, and let's move on.
That a lot of sense.
Fuck
If I had to,
I'm just gonna keep this tab just in case we end up getting a tie.
fuck
So don't
me, a
worry,
mother.
Alex and Gizmo, I got you guys covered.
All right.
Nice.
All right, let's see what we got now.
Okay. No.
Zatanna.
Fuck her.
I mean,
Zatanna.
I
I mean, I'd
mean,
smack, but
yeah.
Not what you were going for.
So why would you want to
I
be
was
the
gonna say
zombie
him.
who?
Solomon Grundy.
Why would you want to be the zombie who wants pants
Born on a
too?
Monday.
Solomon Grundy, born on a Monday.
No, Jared. Here's the Brainiac's like, I just wanted a pair of pants, a nice pair of comfy pants. Solomon Grundy want pants too.
Oh
Order!
my god, I think
Order!
God, from one of the Cartoon Network bumpers.
Yep.
God, I fucking
Brainiac was
remember.
the one who asked for the pants.
Yeah, and Solomon Grundy just wanted to join in.
Yes, I fucking remember.
That's pretty
So
good.
she's, yeah, yeah, sure, she teleports you, but
Okay, so this is a... Yeah, we start here and then go to a magic-y place, rather than just randomly showing up somewhere, you know?
yeah. Hmm. Hmm.
Alright.
I think she might have unintentionally given people fetish for fishnet.
Awesome, I'm throwing
Yes.
this up in Gods Among Us, because that's actually a
Yeah,
really good super.
yeah, that is. Yeah, it is. It's got the
We've
range.
got...
It has good range. It has good range. It does utilize her character pretty well.
And
And
We maintain a continuity of
and she,
space.
yeah, and we also get to hear her speak backwards.
Yes.
I don't know, man. I feel like this is whelmed. Like, think about, well, she's a magic user. I expect her to do more than just stand on the ground from up high. I was expecting, I don't know, something. This is Zatanna, right? In character, I would have at least expected something along the lines of put her hand in her hat, and up above, Grundy is just looking at a giant ass fucking hand as she's grabbed and like pulled through a black hole. And then Zatanna just pulls him out of the hat, slams him onto the ground, steps on him, giggity, and then just steps away as he turns back to normal size. Something like that, or at least do more backward spells, or I don't know, ties him up in these handkerchief strings so she shoots an energy blast that's similar to Dr. Fate's or something. But
Okay,
she's
so I
just
understand where you're coming from, but I feel like that would have been a little bit extreme for the first one. And I think, you know...
yeah, but this is DLC. I'm expecting something. And it's like finding out. Oh, I got Left 4 Dead 3 DLC after all this time I've been waiting for the game. What's the weapon? My fists. Okay,
All right.
but I could
So
already use a melee weapon. Why do I have DLC just to use my fucking hands?
Rip and tear.
Yeah, it's the same thing here. Okay, I got Zatanna as DLC. What does she do? Lifts a guy up and then slams him back on the ground with her magic. That's it. Zatanna is a showman. You would think that she would do something
I mean, she
that
does
would be
make that
show
look
off.
flashy
Yeah, okay, you make someone falling look flashy. You're still falling.
with style.
That's not even like a Buzz Lightyear thing. It's more like a fucking sugarless, honeyless graham cracker. It's a cracker with no salt.
That's a shame.
Yeah.
Anyway, Jarrett, your thoughts?
But both of you said Gods Among Us, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I still think it's whelmed. What does Jared say? I gotta say.
Mommy, I mean mommy.
Hmm.
So
So in all seriousness, I do like the transformation sequence, transition. Uh, like, I would have loved to see her, do more with the magic. Put that showmanship to the test.
They showed in Death Battle she could do a lot of like show off
yes,
So
shit.
almost
while
on
so sorry.
almost on par with her boyfriend and slash maybe husbando John Constantine.
Out of all the men, whatever.
So while visually it looks good, in execution, I feel it's left a little to be desired. It's not completely god awful, but I wouldn't give it high praise. I would say whelmed.
Okay, doing a coin flip again. Heads, it's going in Gods Among Us. Tails, it's going in Whelmed.
He said whelmed.
No,
Okay.
I think we'll just split the difference here because that means it goes in super.
Heads.
Well, hang on. So we have exactly 50-50. That means it goes in super.
Yeah. All right, then we'll stick it in super.
All right, super,
Because
but
it's not as we're not as split on this as we were. We've got exactly half the
50-50.
votes. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, so just stick it in super below Ollie.
below Ollie. I'm not
Yeah.
as.
Anyway, let's go on to, and I think Zatanna was one of the last character released on in Injustice 1.
No, I thought it was
Oh, God.
Scorpion. No, yeah,
No,
was
no, Zatanna was the last one. Scorpion was second to last.
So it went Batgirl, Scorpion, Zod, and Santana.
there's a little like banter between Superman and Scorpion if you decide to have them like do a clash where Superman yells for truth and justice and Scorpion's response is there is no justice.
There is
There
no
is
justice.
there is injustice.
Ooh, go sit in the corner.
Ooh, sit in the corner. Think about what you said.
Now, Scorpion, I'm going to have to ask you to go sit your ass in the fucking corner.
No.
All right. Then I'm not going to ask. I'm just going to make you sit your skeleton, fiery, bony ass in the corner.
Didn't I kick your ass once? I'll kick it again.
Justice Killer Frost, who is
Mm,
only there for fan service purposes because she does jack like shit in the story.
you have not seen anything yet. You have not seen anything yet until we
Ooh,
go further down the list.
she's quite good looking.
She is.
She's also reprised
Killer
by her
Frost.
actress from the Justice League animated series, which is Jennifer Hale.
I'd smash.
That was a good voice actor.
Martian Manhunter.
Oh yeah, good choice for her nemesis, Martian Manhunter, since she is
I
a
forgot
Justice League.
fucking Martian Manhunter. He was
Yeah,
also part of
Jean-
DLC. Shit.
Don't get me started.
I think Sean was the first DLC character.
Bam!
I can see why you took a bit for this one. Okay, so notice that that's a low. This one can be blocked with the ground. Yeah, that's all she does.
Ugh!
Yep, I can see why you did. Oh, there's the crowd. Honestly, this was kind of an underwhelming super. This is kind of Crash.
Yeah, it's Crash.
Like, she doesn't do much with her eyes, and she was one of the last characters announced for Injustice 1 alongside Ares, and I'm like, this is who you're gonna give us? Fucking Killer Frost and Ares?
You think that was the only disappointing thing? They could have given us more costumes. All they gave us was
Oh, there. Oh, Suicide. Oh, Saul Arkham from Killer Frost is really good.
Arkham, fucking the Justice League cartoon. They could have done like they could have given us anything. They
A
just gave us
version
regime.
from the Arrowverse, anybody?
Oh, fuck that noise.
And the thing is like, I'm not saying Killer Frost is
I
like a
thought she
bad
was.
character. It's just like, really, her? Like, I kept like, I've kept on rooting for Beast Boy in a number of these things, but then we finally get him, and I'm like, what the fuck did they do to my boy?
Yeah.
Look at
look how they massacred my boy.
At
yeah,
least
exactly.
her powers are interesting. She's got an
Yes.
interesting moveset.
Her powers
Listen,
are interesting. She doesn't do
I
much
thought
with
Daniela
them.
Panabaker was pretty good looking in that Killer Frost outfit, personally.
Anyway,
But you know,
anyways, due to how underwhelming the impact was and how underutilized Killer Frost was in this, I'm gonna have to say Crash. I'm not saying she's outright
Go that again.
injustice. No. Oh, because I'm doing her a solid on this one. She's just meh.
oh, welcome back, Mason.
Hey, Mason, you made it.
Anyway, Alex, you're up next.
Oh, hang on.
Yeah, I'm just here. I'm waiting on. I'm cleaning a couple of audios right now. So while I'm waiting to do that, I'm just gonna listen to y'all flap your lids.
Well, you can do
Audio.
if you, I don't want to
And
sound like
enjoying
I'm
this
being.
lovely Killer Frost.
Yeah, I don't want to sound like I'm being too rude here, but if you don't want to like contribute to the stream here, or you could listen to us over on twitch.tv/the Metley Crew if you want.
Yeah, we're live.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'll probably just go do that then. I'll leave some little comments on live stream commentary whenever I get the chance.
Yes.
All right. Well, we'll see
Or
you
whenever I
later
feel
then.
like it. I don't know. See ya.
See it. Oh, okay. Hey, so come here. We would have liked your input on this, but he's probably busy.
Yeah,
He's always busy on Fridays.
Okay, so we got one Injustice. What was your rating going to be?
No, I said Crash.
Oh, you said Clash. Okay. So
Yeah,
what about?
I said that it wasn't going to be an injustice because I feel like Killer Frost was done a bit of a disservice in this game.
She's an interesting villain.
Yeah, she is.
So I'm gonna put this in. Super because I kind of like this. I kind of like the finisher. I think that it's a decent enough use of her powers, and it doesn't teleport you to Kingdom Come. I kind of find that, yeah, because I find that bizarrely repetitive for all of these, where like you just, for a bunch of them, you're just somewhere else. This one, you're at least there,
And you said it's in Super?
Yeah. I'm cool
What
with
about you,
this.
Jared?
So, in my personal opinion, the Super is all right. I mean, at the start, getting a icicle up the ass, yeah, that's going to do a lot of damage and probably ruin your weekend. And ice is no joke, icicles that could do a lot of damage. Eternal bleeding,
Frostbite.
frostbite, exactly. So, going off those factors alone, and I like the background, given the whole frosty background. So I'm
Oh, the ice tornado.
yeah. So considering all those factors, I'm gonna say super.
I guess I was the. All right, Gizmo, you were gonna say something.
Yeah, I was gonna say super. I get why you're. I get why Kevin might be not as into this as anyone else was, considering. I get it. Spike walls. Spike stalagmites or stalactites, whatever the fuck are the ones on top. That can be underwhelming to anybody, but considering she's the only ice user, she knows what she's doing, and the fact that they made the finisher flashy, putting them in like.
And then we get two ice users in the second game in the form of Captain Cold and Sub-Zero.
That's a different story though, but yeah, I would have liked to see her do more, like maybe actually outright free or something like that. Maybe like shoots icicles herself, that not from the ground but from her hands. I get it, but the way it is, it's not Gods Among Us by any means. But super, sure, the low super, but super. So we got one crash and three supers. Just to make it fair, I'm gonna put it in the middle of the two. because I believe her super is better than Zatanna's.
Okay.
But it's not as good as, say, Green Arrow's.
All right, with that in mind, let's move on.
Okay. Shuffle the deck, spinny Rooney. Sucker. Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Interesting.
My name is
Well, this
Barry
one's
Allen, and I am the dumbest man alive.
Flash's supers in both Injustice 1 and 2 are really good. Like, this one is an homage to one of the last few episodes of it, Justice League Unlimited Season 2. And the second one is also a really good one. So they utilize his powers pretty well in these games, if I say so myself. So let's get the show on the road.
The Flash.
Too bad we don't have any Flash villains in this game.
Do you remember how the Flash got killed off in like the first 10 minutes of the Injustice movie?
The fucking what now?
Jesus Christ.
Oh, you didn't see that. Oh.
Oh no, you're in
Okay,
for a
yeah.
treat.
So the Injustice game storyline is nonsense. The Injustice comic storyline is extra nonsense. And the Injustice movie storyline is double
All the
nonsense on
nonsense.
toast.
Sadly, the thing I get. Sadly, the thing with Flash is-
Okay, see, this actually looks pretty cool.
Boom!
But here's the problem with Flash in terms of this game. Game in the second game. He's one of the worst animated characters.
I can see that.
Animations.
This does, like, once you zoom out, the animation looks fine, but, or when he's, like, when Flash is moving in real time to us, it looks great, but when he's, like, moving fast, he looks like shit.
Yeah, and his regular walking animation doesn't feel like he's fast. As it feels like he's just mm, I don't know. But
It looks like
anyway,
they've
yeah, this is
sped up somebody who doesn't know how to run to make them look like they can
So
run.
yeah, so there's a bunch
But-
of there's a
yeah,
bunch
but-
of there's a bunch of Flash there's a bunch of the Flash characters in Mugen. One of them just so happens to be based off of Wally West. That character has the Flash more laid back. What it is that he's got his hand on one of his hands are on his hips. He's got like the reverse slouching position, you know, where he's like laying back a bit, and he doesn't walk. He just like outright when he walks to you, it's only attempting to slow down. Like he's super speed walking, if you know what I mean. Whenever he walks,
right.
Yeah.
So I'd say this. I'd say Flash's super is definitely Gods Among Us.
oh yeah,
Because it's a great homage to a, to a fantastic episode of Justice League Unlimited. It utilizes the character's ability to its maximum effect, and it feels so impactful on what you would expect from the Scarlet Speedster. Or so, yeah, Barry's is getting the first. There's Gods Among Us in my eyes.
Yeah, I'd say so too.
yeah, I agree. But though you know,
I ain't got any
I do-
complaints.
I kind of do, but I don't think it takes away from the ranking of Gods Among Us because from the cartoon Luthor, what happens is that he literally runs away and comes out the other side, literally just running around the world to just punch fucking Luthor out. When every time he runs around the world, it shows him in different parts of the globe. You know, you see beach, then you see fucking icebergs, then you see desert and pyramids. You know, then you see just vast ocean, then you see a city. Then it shows him right back at Luthor as he keeps punching him round after round after round around the globe. I wish it
Yeah,
would have.
that is better, but I do understand that they wanted to keep that streamlined.
I wish they would have done something like that, though. They don't have to be as specific. They could have just shown street lights passing by, and then maybe a vast blue just to represent the ocean, and then right back into the arena, show and then show running the arena, but before punching someone's lights out, something like that. But again, that doesn't take away from the ranking of Gods Among Us. I put it up there too. Jarrett.
Despite despite the jankiness and the animation, I think that's par for the course for all of the super
Injustice.
or yeah, and Injustice.
NetherRealm
But
Studios.
pretty much. But other than that, the super is pretty freaking cool. I mean, it's got the perfect blend of style, damage, flashiness, no pun intended. And I mean, it's just fucking cool. So I'm with y'all. Gods Among Us.
All right, it's decided. Gods Among Us. And let's see what else we got here. Shuffle the deck. Like
Right.
Casey. Boo. Oh, okay, never mind.
Lexi gets in his super with his heavy war mech.
Sex Luthor.
Yeah, for those who don't know, it's a robot chicken sketch. Go look it up. Anyway,
I
Sex
fight Lex Luthor, not Lex Luger.
Anyway,
Funny thing about that, when Mortal Kombat versus DC Universe was still new, Stuttering Craig and a couple other guys, when Screwtag was around, decided to play it live, and he accidentally called
Lex Luthor, Lex Luger.
and he asked how cool. Yeah, he thought he was like, "Oh, dude, that's funny. Oh, imagine that in the game. Oh, Lex Luger. Imagine Lex Luger."
I just gotta point out, I fucking hate the character select screen in this game. Like, just give me a fucking row down at the bottom.
I actually like it.
Lines of people.
So Lex Luthor does a little combo like Sonya Blade does in MK9.
And then he summons the fucking spirit bomb. That's great.
Yeah, so you can't whip on this combo in any hits.
I like how he turns his back and goes full on Iron Man with this.
Which, by the way, this was referenced in Death Battle for Tony Stark versus Lex Luthor.
Yep.
Like, Lex tried using this on Tony, but that failed.
Yeah, of course it did.
Anywho.
I'm gonna put this in super because while it's really fucking cool, there's a lack of continuity between the two cuts. So, you'll notice that when Lex turns around and he punches the thing into his wrist, it would have been nice if when it cut back from the satellite, right, if he still had his back turned and his arms were up to catch it. Then he could turn around and throw the fucking spirit bomb. But as it is, he just kind of is turned around, and that's kind of lame. So I'm gonna put this in super, top of super.
Yeah. I think it would have been better.
Super as well.
I think it would have been better if he would just spoke into his comms, like activate the satellite or something like that. Make it more simple, less contrived, if you know what I mean. I put it in super too. Jarrett?
I think I missed it.
You didn't see it?
It
Here.
must have been quick. Holy shit.
Really? Okay. Put it one more time.
Yeah, I think Discord kind of glitched on my end.
Yeah, why wouldn't I put him against Superman? I still think it's stupid that it's the crystals because people could mistakenly think that's ice. It should have just been Superman's cape.
Yeah.
By the way, I have to ask, why the new 52 suit, Gizmo?
Because I fucking hate the new 52.
Oh, okay.
So much potential with that fucking universe, and you decided to do something as stupid as hook up Wonder Woman with Superman? Bit.
I don't... Batman explains why this is a problem. That's the one of the bit... We just froze.
Oh shit.
Gizmo.
Gizmo?
Gizmo.
Gizmo?
Gizmo. Dun dun
Gizmo.
dun dun dun.
Gizmo!
Dun dun dun.
Gizmo!
Gizmo has been kidnapped by ninjas.
Are you a bad enough dude?
Ninjas!
Are you a bad enough dude to save the Giz?
I'm
From the
afraid
Moes?
not. I'm afraid that I would not be considered a bad enough dude.
Alright, so I've already said my piece, and we're frozen, so I'm gonna take a leak, and I'll be right
Give me-
back.
Give me a sec.
I'm just gonna watch it on YouTube.
I got you covered.
Okay.
Hold on a sec. All right, you can see it. You see
Okay,
my
give me a
end,
sec.
Jarrett?
Switching over now. Yes.
Welcome
Hello?
back. Hello, we can hear you. We can hear you now.
Okay, cool.
Okay. Okay,
Well, I'm not
Jarrett.
having troubles with my mouse.
I was able to show Jarrett the super. For instance, they do have these individual supers on YouTube.
Okay, cool.
So I
Here.
think that's a pretty solid super. Starts with a combo, goes into style mode, and just harness powers from a fucking satellite to nuke the opponent. I'm gonna have to go Gods Among Us.
Ooh, bold. So I guess since three of us said super and you said Gods Among Us, we're gonna have to put it at the top of super. Guys.
Give me a minute because I'm having trouble with my mouse.
No worries.
Fucking.
Hmm.
Fucking filler.
Are you fucking kidding me?
What's going on? Have you tried blowing on the laser sensor?
Nothing. The icon's not even moving, appearing
Is it a
anywhere.
battery-powered mouse or a USB one?
USB? Wired?
Try plugging it into a different USB port.
Oh my god, if that's... Okay, let me see if I can find one that's not filled. That's what she said. Okay, let's see this one works. No, work. Fuck you, Stewie. Let's see here.
Technical difficulties.
Very much so.
Wouldn't be a magical dream if something didn't fuck up.
Oh, come on, man. Piece
What kind of mouse
shit.
do you have?
USB.
No, I mean, like what brand?
I don't even know. Let me see here. Game Start.
Okay.
Fuck. Come on. That's not it. You are not a USB. It's my wire.
Never ask a woman her age, a man his salary, a gay and trans activist why they're so interested in your children, says
Or
Declaration of Memes.
Fuck!
Hey, I'm just going through things while you try to get things you try to get problem solved in your end, Gizmo. So
I get it.
apologies.
No, I get it. Let me see if this works. Get the fuck in there.
Oh my god. Wacko, why did you take a bite out of the Keyblade? Yep,
I want to know
lucky.
why
Hey,
Wacko.
These are
I want to
supposed
know
to
why
help
Wacko
me?
Warner. I want to know why
Works
Wacko
now.
Warner took a bite out of the. Took a bite out of Gizmo's mouse.
There you go. Works now.
Mouse? I thought it was moose.
Okay, so Lex Luthor, Gods Among Us.
We actually we put him in top of Super
Yeah, we
since
were putting him in top of Super.
Since there was 3 supers and I was the only one who said gods.
Okay. Next up. So in case Gizmo something goes wrong on your end, I'm just gonna provide the Super on YouTube.
Yes.
Alright. Moving on.
You spin me right round, baby, right round.
Injustice Harley Quinn.
Still looks
This
better
is
than fucking. Still looks better than Harley Quinn from the fucking Suicide Squad game.
Anything is better. Anything is
Even
better
with-
than Harley Red Squad game.
How do they fumble the ball so hard?
Harley Quinn.
How?
why aren't you using classic Harley, Gizmo? That's your first L.
Oh, I kind of am actually.
Nightwing.
It's all of this is injustice because Gizmo used the shit costume.
I actually kind of am using the classic one. You'll see what I mean.
I'm messing.
Okay, this is
That's a nice
okay,
one.
Alright. That's
Okay,
not-
this is an okay one. Alright, let's see what she's got. She jumps here for a hammer, goes in for a punch, but fake out. Yeah,
Look at the range on this. Look at the range on this.
Yeah, and you can actually combo. Oh, you can actually combo go after the super.
Yes.
Yeah, you see what I mean?
That's a really good super move.
I feel like it's a good utility super, actually. So
Yeah.
even though not much goes on, he's got the range and she can combo you afterwards. So admittedly, she's Gods Among Us. Not
Yeah, I'm only
Flash Gods Among Us, but she's
Yeah,
pretty good.
I'd say so. This is pretty fucking good.
Jarrett.
Yeah, I completely in character for Harley. You know, starts
Oh
off
yeah,
with the
definitely.
hammer swing, goes in for the punch, but fakes you out with the pie, and I mean, you know, the utility that you have afterwards can lead to some bigger damage. I agree. As Among Us.
Where did I put her?
It's also sexy in a
Oh.
way that's not distracting. So like
Yeah.
Harley sticks her butt out at the end of the super, but it's like it's there, but she's not like
Flaunting.
it's not like she's
Flaunt-
fucking sitting on the camera, you know?
Yeah.
She flaunts it anyway.
Oh yeah, she does, and you know, throughout other things, but like, you know.
Yeah, I put her on Gods Among Us as well. Bonus points for it being Harley Quinn.
Yeah.
Anyway, next.
I still smash.
You would.
Bro, it's Harley Quinn. Why would I not?
Because it's Harley Quinn.
Well,
Hey,
no,
Ray.
not really. Well,
Raven.
there's a reason I say boo. Partly. Where are you? Where is yours?
Raven, I love you. I really do. It's just
Raven.
Smash.
yeah. It's just your facial model in this game looks awful.
The voice,
Deathstroke.
Also, the voice. Also, Tara Strong's voice as Raven for some reason has to have this weird distortion effect.
Yeah, I
Hang
never.
on. Why does the background music here sound like the Imperial March from Star Wars?
I get that, but it's not. That's the Imperial March.
Yeah.
Because it's
Injustice.
At the very beginning, it sounds more like it.
Okay, that outfit is okay. I'll give her that. You got some really nice thighs, but the face is what puts me off.
The loincloth was kind of sticking out there.
The fact that
Yeah.
there's no belt makes that outfit look very strange.
Very odd, yeah.
The fucking kids cartoon got that part right.
Bye, Trigon. Bye, Trigon.
Yeah, this is why I say boo.
It's a close range.
She's a fucking chaos magician.
Look how close you have to be.
Oh my god.
I kind of docked it down to super in my eyes.
No, that's enough for me to take it all the way down to the fucking bottom.
Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, I'd honestly have to say, hey, it looks pretty solid enough for Raven. But the thing is like the range is what kills it for me and what prevents me from saying Among Us. So I'd
Yeah,
have to say like low super.
Yeah, the range makes it fucking worthless. Like, I like the animation, I like how everything stays kind of continuity wise, and we've got, you know, character shit going on, but this is, like, that fucking range makes it, like, crash to high injustice levels there, because, yeah.
And it's very specific, too. You have to be right in front or right or just up close to him. Like, I like the super itself too because it actually fits with the character. I mean, the fact that Trigon makes an appearance the way he does.
Yeah, that one's pretty good.
Yeah,
now, Jarrett, I have to bring up that for some reason this image of Harley Quinn from Dandy Rabbit here is giving me flashbacks to "It's My Life" by No Doubt. I don't know why.
I mean, no doubt.
Gwen Stefani would have
Maybe
made
it-
a good Harley Quinn back in the day.
Maybe because of the music video, the pigtails, maybe.
Probably. Pigtails and the straitjacket.
Yeah.
It's. I would put it in super, but it's just the range, man. The range is what kills me. Kills it for me immensely. Not down to injustice, but at least to crash, because it's almost like you're sacrificing everything just to get a super, just to get a finisher in. Because at least the finisher itself looks cool. At least it's from a character that is good.
Unfortunately, Gizmo, a number of Raven's animations as well as her idol pose and whatnot ends up being recycled for Dr. Fate in Injustice 2.
That was odd to me. Yeah, I noticed, but that doesn't change the fact that it's still a sort of good super. But again, I say sort of because the range you have to pull off with that thing.
Yeah, and also oh, Raven is kind of the Ermac of Injustice as one.
It's not like she was rumored.
If Raven played
No.
like Ermac, that would be a game changer because Ermac was people did crazy shit with Ermac in 9.
No. Yeah, but the thing is, it's like she could just like grab you from mid range and whatnot, like Ermac does, and that's also really annoying.
Fair.
Yeah.
I love the image you posted, waifu images. Don't think
Yeah.
I don't see you back there. You get exactly one slap, so make it count. Star's like, only one?
Hey, there's a picture someone made of Raven, the Teen Titans Raven, sitting on the roof, where she says, "You may spank it once." And she's,
I'm an ass man.
oh, if it's Raven's ass, I love to love him. I love to kick him. I like to stick him. I love to shove him. I'm an ass man.
Anyway,
No,
so
anyway, it's I would put it in injustice. I would put it as low as injustice, but the thing is, it's the fact that at least it has some flash to it. It's at least looks good. It's at least an impactful super.
yeah.
It, I put it in Crash at the very lowest.
Anyway,
Who?
Jarrett.
The range is what kills it. That's the only downside. The super is pretty freaking cool. I mean, teleports you to a demonic bullshit world. You know, you
Yeah,
get your
you
shit
get
fucked by magic demons and what's his name? Tryon.
Trigon.
They're not
Trigon.
Raven, but yeah, the opponent gets fucked by demons.
Yeah, Trigon.
Not Raven. That's probably in fan art.
It depends on where you look, but that's not
Yeah.
the point. Uh, you know, the super itself is cool. It's a good super, but the range just completely fucks it over. I wouldn't say to the point where it's injustice or crash, but I'm gonna give it whelmed.
Okay. So that's 2 injustices.
Now it's 2 crashes because
2 crashes, 1 injustice, 1 whelmed.
I actually said super.
Oh, 2 crashes, 1 super, 1 whelmed. Okay.
So it's kind of all over the place.
You know what?
So I guess it's not going into super, but
it's not going to super.
Yeah.
Probably low whelmed.
Yeah.
Very
Just to
low.
kind of split
Try
the
to
difference.
figure out how to weight this out.
Yeah.
Anyway, next.
Bye bye, Raven. See you in bed. I mean, what?
Jeez.
Only Gar gets to say that, Gizmo.
Slap her gray ass. What?
Oh,
I'm getting the horny. I'm getting the horny.
Martian Manhunter.
So much lost potential with this one.
He's even voiced by his Justice League actor, Carl
Martian
Lumbly.
Manhunter.
He came back to voice John in this game. And he's just DLC.
Lobo.
And Lobo, meanwhile, is voiced by his Young Justice actor. He's not voiced by Brad and Garrett.
Main man.
They don't call me the main man for nothing.
Oh, I already hate this.
Do you completely hate it now? Here's how you're gonna hate it even more.
Yeah, this is kind of whelmed.
What the fuck is this?
He's a man out of time.
You're out of touch. I'm out of time.
Yeah, we can leave it there.
Anyone else agree or disagree?
I said whelmed.
Okay, one said whelmed.
I don't think it's injustice worthy, but I mean, it's
You got a guy who could transform into anything and shapeshift his entire body to his heart's content. All he did was transform into the opponent with no differences and fight and fucking moves, and then he turns big.
Teleport to Mars. He gets big and pulls a fucking Hulk smash on their asses. Like,
now I
come
like
the
ending
fuck
part.
on.
It's a generic rock smash.
It's something. It's
Dude,
not
he's
much,
got heat.
but it's something.
He's got heat vision.
Oh,
He can shape shift. Not even Shang Tsung shape shift. He can turn into entire different species of animal if he wanted to.
I'll give you a crash. I'm not going higher than that.
3 injustices, 1 crash. Oh, you got something to say about it? Go ahead.
You said 2 injustices, 1 whelmed, 1 crash.
So I guess we're putting it in crash then.
Ugh. Fucking Christ, man. Yeah, you got a shape-shifting Martian with heat vision. You couldn't just...
Yeah. Couldn't come up with anything else. That is Dark Souls boss levels of fucking generic, you know?
Dude,
I am a casual, so
he could have transformed into his regular Martian form and go ham on the guy for all I care.
Dude, that would have been amazing!
That would have been awesome. That would have been something.
you
Oh,
know,
hell. Even better, they could have transported him to the White Martian lands.
I see your Skype notifications.
Yes.
Anyways.
Moving on.
Skype is still a thing.
Yes, it is.
Injustice Captain Marvel / Shazam.
Captain Marvel, bitch. None of that Shazam bullshit.
Captain Marvel.
Shazam.
And why
He's
does
a hero.
Shazam in the game?
Because the game is wrong, and it's bad, and it's
The
terrible.
only Captain Marvel.
I'm agreeing with you. I'm just fucking with you.
I know. The game is,
No,
but the game is
you
bad.
know I agree. Gizmo, you know I agree with you. I'm just fucking with
The only Captain Marvel that matters.
The only
you.
one.
Anyway, Zachary Levi versus Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Let's go.
Let's see. What the fuck?
That
On the
range.
first-
Very specific range, man.
Ouch.
Other than the range.
Yeah,
Jesus
that's,
Christ.
you can fly. Dude.
Like,
Billy.
asshole, you can.
Billy, do you remember that you fly?
Generic shit.
Billy, you fly now. I fly now? You fly now.
The robot's like, really?
I am tempted to just shut this goddamn thing off and just call this whole video a fucking loss. That
What?
Oh, hey, Emmer.
Well, anyways,
Shit, I'm trying to remember where it was from. It was from
I'm putting
one
that
of,
in whelmed because like it's a decent takedown and whatnot, but the range on it kills it for me.
Yeah, same here. I put it in well for that reason as well.
Crash.
I think it was from his inappropriate comedy when he did his reaction review on that.
Oh, forgot about that movie. Well, what about you, Jarrett? What do you think about the Super?
Okay, other than the range being complete and other dog shit, I mean, he's giving out the damn hits, and
Yeah.
he finishes with slamming your ass down. I'm gonna say super.
You know what
I like the true Captain Marvel.
Yeah, you know what you know what's missing for me to put it anywhere higher than Crash?
The Shazam.
Exactly. None of that was present. So what? We got 2 injustices and 1 whelmed? Oh no,
I said
super.
super.
Yeah, 1 super and 2 injustices.
No, too whelmed.
Oh, so 2 whelmed, 1 super, 1 crash. That's me.
Yeah. So we're putting in whelmed.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'm not gonna put it lower than Raven though.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
can see why. There's
Anyway.
a lot of shit here where like there's decent finishers, but the characters forget that they can fucking fly for some reason.
It
Well,
feels
that's
more.
another round for you.
It looks like a generic grab move out of Tenkaichi 3 or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, the other thing, let's keep in mind that Shazam is really an 11 to 10-year-old kid, and kids usually have a lot of imagination whenever they say they want to be a superhero. Where was the imagination there? No fake karate kicks.
Yeah, I don't know.
No move. No trying to imitate a movie star or anything like that. It's just a generic punch, grab, throw. There you go. Because, dude, how many of you
Well, I mean, in the heat,
have done any? I mean, be a superhero. All of you, right? Every time, right? Am I going to take a guess? Yeah. So you would think that a 10-year-old kid would try and do the same thing, being a superhero. I mean, I get it. There's responsibilities, but again, you're 10 fucking years old.
I think given the heat, given the heat of the battle, you just have to throw him out there. So,
dude, he joked to Darkseid's face and said that he was some throwaway World of Warcraft character.
You know what I'd do if I was taking on fucking Black Adam? I'd hit him with a fucking rock bottom. That's what.
Is it too late to switch mine from Whelmed?
We can always flip back and re-rate it, but I don't want to create that precedent. But
well, I mean,
what's
he's
your
Whelmed, so that's fine. So even if I did change it, it wouldn't make any difference.
All right.
God, the range is what. Ugh.
Dude, and the Shazam movie, it shows that like every single one of those kids tried being creative with their powers to the point where one of them shouted out Hadouken when he shot lightning out of his hand. Again, Billy Batson is fucking 10 years old. You would think he would at least try and imitate something from what he's seen. If it cry out a name, lightning hands, lightning shoot, that's something like that, or hiya,
tiger uppercut,
tiger.
Thunder uppercut, something like that. He's a 10-year-old kid in a superhero's body, for God's sake.
Anyway,
Sonic boom.
Anyway, next up. By the way, Shazam and Black Adam in the games share the same voice actor.
Solomon Grundy born on Monday, got sick on Tuesday.
Solomon Grundy want pants too.
Wait a minute.
Solomon Grundy.
Grundy don't want gold. Grundy wants soul.
Did you see that when I posted it?
Yep.
Okay.
God, he looks.
Which, by the way, Solomon Grundy, one of the best fan service characters that Injustice has ever given us.
Yes. Look at that guy. He's a big hulking motherfucker of a zombie.
He's a grappler.
Yeah, and also one of the necrophiliacs' favorite characters.
Why
are you pitting him against Shira?
Grundy may be dead. Grundy may be dead, but down there, Grundy's alive.
Come on, man. And hasn't Shira been through enough with Grundy?
Nope.
Like, she's already had to see him. She's already had to tell him that his soul's waiting for him, and then she was forced to kill him. The range is abysmal.
I think he saved it. So okay, that's fucking metal. That's fucking metal.
Yeah,
the hands are grappler, like you said.
Just pulls the knives out of his own back. And the tombstone out of his belly.
But I think if you can pull off the grab, it makes it better. Solomon Grundy, born on Monday, christened on Tuesday, married on Wednesday, took ill on Thursday, grew worse on Friday, died on Saturday, buried on Sunday.
This was the end of Solomon Grundy.
I'm a little
I'll
mixed
put it in
on him,
super.
honestly.
Solomon Grundy's favorite song is Living Dead Girl.
I'll stick it in super, or because even if it is kind of lackluster and you can't really combo into it, it's still like when you get the move out, it's still pretty good.
I don't know, man. I'm a little mixed on this super because on one hand, it's very impactful. Like, it doesn't show at first because, it's a fucking knife that's getting sliced across someone's stomach. How creative. But then you got him fucking taking out a tombstone out of his fucking gut with greenish, rotting blood gushing out as he slams it over a guy's head like the goddamn Undertaker.
You will rest in Pizza.
All that's missing is someone getting Solomon Grundy to wear any of the Undertaker's outfits.
As long as it has pants. Solomon Grundy want pants too.
Undertaker want pants too. Wait a minute. I think because of how simple it is, it works for the character. Solomon Grundy is not exactly the kind of character that's known for his super intricate superpowers. He's an ultra strong fuck off zombie. But I think it works here. The fact that they added in a power for him to just take a tombstone just out of his belly for no reason whatsoever is actually pretty cool. Like Jared said, it's metal as fuck. But where would I put it? It's not whelmed. It's anything but whelmed because he went from slamming it to the ground to using a knife to goddamn taking out a tombstone. It adds the one by one. I would put it in maybe low super.
Yeah, low super is fair.
Anyone else?
Yeah.
Look, the tombstone thing, was fucking metal. I'm putting it in super.
Yeah.
Can't kill metal. The metal will live on.
Grunge tried to kill the metal, but it
Punk
failed.
rock tried to kill the metal.
Grundy no want gold, Grundy want metal.
By the way, Tenacious
right.
D believes the metal was also in Guitar Hero 3, as many would know.
Yes.
Nice.
Grundy get paid
right.
more than Monkey.
Let's go ahead
tried to
and
kill the metal.
do one more at the very
So,
least.
Failed.
how
It
many
would
people-
split to the ground?
So are we all agreed to be in super then, or nah?
Yeah,
Yeah.
super.
Okay, low super?
Yeah,
Yeah.
low super.
No, wait. There you go.
Good lord, you are spiteful towards Zatanna. Anyway, to the wheel. To the wheel.
See what we got here.
Wheel in the sky keeps on turning. Oh, I don't know where I'll be tomorrow.
Ooh, I love this one.
Oh.
This one's good.
Ooh.
Alright.
We get
Alright,
to
we
see what the
got-
Clown Prince of Crimes finisher looks like.
Keep in mind, Alex. Keep in mind, Alex. Injustice Joker is voiced by the same guy who voiced him in MK versus DCU, and unlike in this game, in that game he actually does way better.
He does really good.
Richard Epcar.
Wasn't he also Raiden?
Yep, Richard Epcar is the name of the actor you're thinking of.
It's kind of
He's
odd. Don't you think it's kind of odd that the original voice actor for the Joker just wasn't in any of these?
Mark Hamill, yeah. Especially with Kevin Conroy as Batman. You'd think he'd be up for it because
Yeah, he was in
Conroy is in these.
Yeah, he was in the Arkham games. Why wouldn't he want to be in any of these?
So Joker in gameplay is a low tier garbage, but
Boom!
That's fucking amazing.
yes, it is.
Look at the range.
Yeah, he can get you from
Hits him with a crowbar, gets him with the magnum, smack him with a fire extinguisher, and then hit him with the fucking
Is
RPG.
it too soon to say God's
This
Among
is
Us?
my boomstick, motherfucker.
That's
yeah,
a
this is a godlike super,
This is my
Or espe-
boomstick, Batman.
especially for Joker, and he also gets a really good one in Injustice 2. So
So either they
yes.
didn't contact Hamill or he was just too expensive.
probably
Yeah,
too expensive. Anyway, yeah,
But Kevin Conroy.
yeah.
They
Yeah,
got half the original
Look,
Justice League in here. Then you're
Look, we
telling me
could
they couldn't
debate-
get Mark Hamill
look, we could-
prices roll?
look, we could debate about this later. Because if they were gonna get Mark Hamill back as Joker, or we should have also gotten him back as Grundy. Anyway, moving on.
True. Yeah, God's Among Us. I do.
Gods Among Us, yeah. There's no debate about on that at all. I mean, I think this is perfect. Like
Yes.
it's reference upon reference too. It's like the pie, then you got the crowbar, then you got the gas tank,
Gun.
a pistol, you got the bazooka.
And
Yeah.
the range is fucking insane.
It is.
Yeah, Joker and Batman do have both have ranged supers in Injustice 1.
Think about it. They could have just had the Joker have an up close finisher where he just squirts from his poisonous flower.
Yeah.
You could have done something like that,
Yeah,
but no, they made it like across the room.
Yeah, they did. They did something good, which is impressive because they've done a lot of bad things so far.
Yeah, like that
Anyway,
haircut too.
Uh,
that makes Jared Leto's Joker or in the 2016 Suicide Squad look good. Thankfully,
Fucking
they redeemed it in Zack Snyder's Justice League, where he actually looks pretty good.
all right.
that could.
So I guess we're gonna do one more before we turn in
But
for the
is it
night.
as egregious as this
Yeah.
Joker?
All right, has an hour passed already?
We're actually at an hour and 51 minutes.
Injustice Cyborg, where Cyborg's gonna come in with a gigantic fist.
Let's just say this: I'd rather have this cyborg finisher than the second one.
Eh.
Yeah, fuck that noise.
Anyway, a Cyborg, Mr.
What?
Booyah himself. Which, by the way, Kerry Payton just does his regular Cyborg voice, only he sounds, older,
Cyborg.
which is how it should be.
At least that costume looks like he's part robot.
Yeah, that also looks. I don't. I
Deathstroke.
don't necessarily
Like the
like how they
Injustice-
tried to make everything redder as time went on, but
I think it's just the theme of it, because Brother Eyes, Superman, evil.
eh.
Hey, look, it's OG Cyborg.
Yeah.
DC Comics presents the Teen Titans cyborg costume.
Sonic Cannon.
Yeah, that's all he does. He's got good range.
Decent range. You have to really be.
Not great.
I say.
Oh, right. Proton cannon. Oh, wait a minute, wrong character.
Wait a second. Why does he have those things? The two shoulder cannons. If the two shoulder cannons don't do anything.
I'm a fire in Malaysia.
I'm not impressed by that. That is some fucking crash right here.
Yeah,
That's at the very least.
that's a bit crash.
So one crash, and I got one whelmed.
I said crash as well.
Yeah, you said crash. Who else said crash?
I did.
Alex.
I said whelmed. Top whelmed. Jarrett.
So looking at the move itself, if you miss it, you still get in close to the opponent. So, you could probably bait them, get them in a combo. So even if you,
No, because there's always recovery time.
Yeah, it's stretching it.
Yeah.
Oh, well then, never fucking mind. I'm gonna say crash.
Oof.
Okay. That's 3 crashes.
So we're putting
One
in a
whelmed,
high
three
crash.
Yeah, right above Martian Manhunter. At least
It
it's more
is.
creative. At least it's more creative than turning into your avatar and then smash you with rocks.
Yeah. Yeah, this is
Managed to
some
get through that.
fucking crash.
Managed
So
to
I
get
guess
through
we're
that one.
Wait a minute, hold on. Does he say booyah when he does it?
No.
No, he does not mention Booyah.
that would be good.
I
Yeah,
think
so-
if he said Booyah, it would have at least been low whelmed at the very most. But see,
Yeah. And there's also a
like, it wasn't a slow Booyah. It wasn't even a slow Booyah. Like Booyah. No, it was just
yeah, before we wrap it up for the night, everybody else got, at the very least, Wonder Woman and like Flash and Batgirl, well, they all had like some level of imagination put into their stuff. Fuck, I'll take the goddamn Catwoman and one over this. This is just so, it's not bad in terms of a move. It's just like
Generic.
generic and groan worthy. I'm just like, no. Please don't. Can you do something else? Like, because like the other one, like Wonder Woman and Catwoman are egregiously shit, but like Cyborgs is, it's bad enough to not be good, but it's good enough to not be terrible.
I feel like if it was a 2D model and like sprite instead of a 3D model, it would have looked really great.
No, this is also, it's also one of the ones where it seems like it was made for something other than this game, you know? Because it, like you're saying, it seems to me like a super move from like a Marvel vs. Capcom game, and then you have these super moves that are like bombastic and bullshit, you know? Where they like teleport to a different place. And this one, you stay there, granted, but it's also like not the best super move that I've seen, and quite frankly, it left me underwhelmed. It was quite crash, and the range is kind of shit too. So,
Well, anyway, hey, before we wrap it up, Gizmo, why don't you spin the wheel one more time so we get a preview as to who will be going over next.
Yes,
And
that's a good
and
idea.
do be sure to screenshot it and send it to us.
I can screenshot it.
All right.
And we are starting off with some bullshit.
Sinestro. All right,
Fuck
Alex,
him.
did you screenshot this?
I've got it.
All right. And Gizmo, do send us an image of our tier list ranking for Super Move.
Yes, so that I can go ahead and post that to the tweeter.
Anyway, so tomorrow, join us for when we watch the King of Lions, or rather the Simba's the Simba Mufasa.
The
and,
hang on.
and no, you're
what?
not push that cat.
What the
In
fuck?
case you're wondering,
There we go.
you're wondering,
yes, the pre version.
We're not going to let you squish that cat, gentlemen.
Anyway, in case people are wondering, Simba's name in
Don't
Swahili
touch that
means
pussy.
lion, and Mufasa's name means king. So the title of the movie is literally in Swahili the Simba Mufasa.
Subtle.
That had to be confusing for the Swahili release of the game, of the movie.
Washa.
I'm fairly certain that audience kind of thought it was funny.
Yeah.
Because they're like, why is this lion called Lion?
Oh no, it's a Phoenix game.
Oh fuck.
I hate this. I hate this already. But yeah, so we'll be tomorrow we'll be watching the version of The Lion King. Till then, bye everybody.
Bye-bye.